Sergeant Stephanie K here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited that you took your time out of your day to watch this video. This is my very first ever YouTube video. I'm also excited because today I thought we'd talk about sugar. The number one question I get is, where do I start? And my answer is always, start by cutting out sugar. Before I get into that though, if you would please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the little bell notification. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me start off though by saying that I'm not a doctor. I actually have no formal training whatsoever in health and fitness. I am a sergeant in the military. I am currently working on being a certified personal trainer. I have lost over 60 pounds myself and have kept it off for about 5 years now. So I am someone that is credible for advice, but that's it. So now that that's out of the way, why should you cut sugar? Sugar, first of all, is very addictive. And I'm just gonna kind of go into my spiel of my background and how I got to be overweight and then how I got to lose the weight and so on and so forth. But if you're not interested in listening to that background, I'm gonna put the times here so that you can skip on to just hearing about sugar. Now, joined the military when I was 17. I was always fairly naturally thin. Worked at McDonald's most of my high school career and ate plenty of it without gaining too much weight. After I had my son, it was like I had this new body that I did not even know how to operate in. So I had to learn life throws curveballs. I hit the track to deal with those curveballs and really fell in love with running while I was in college, and the weight just started to fall off. I was 175 pounds standing at 5 feet 2 inches, which is a lot of weight for such a short person. So while I'm in college and I'm doing this running and I'm losing weight and I'm feeling good, I had intense sugar cravings. My son was not even 2 years old and we would binge on huge Sundays together because I had these immense sugar cravings. Well, my minor is in psychology, and my psychology professor just so happened to be talking about cravings and how we should listen to our body, so on and so forth, which is true. I asked, what about sugar cravings, professor? And he said, if you're having sugar cravings, that means you're addicted to sugar. And I thought, wow, how can someone be addicted to sugar? I mean, it's not a drug, right? Well, it's pretty close. And that's why it's hidden in majority of our foods under 50 names so that you'll be addicted. I hate to say that, but that's the truth. So what's wrong with sugar? Why can we not be addicted to sugar? Sugar is a source of energy. As long as you're consuming sugar, you will never lose fat. Also, carbs turn to sugar in the body. That's why people who are dieting, they typically choose low-carb diets. It's generally understood that carbs are a source of energy. However, I don't think that most people realize that sugar is a source of energy. It is the main source of energy. It's very easy for your body to burn it. That's why you see children who get on sugar highs and then they crash. It's the main fuel source for your body. So if you're trying to lose weight, you will not be successful as long as you're consuming sugar, because your body will not turn to fat stores if it has the sugar available for it to burn. Now remember that the next time you want to suck on a sweet tea or Dr. Pepper. And trust me, I'm preaching to the choir because I love me some sweet tea and Dr. Pepper too. The great news is that it only takes 3 days to detox from sugar. So if you can eliminate sugar from your diet for just 3 days, 72 hours, your body will be detoxed and those cravings will end. You can do this a few different ways. I personally like to do a water fast where I consume nothing but water for 72 hours. It's a little hardcore. You don't have to do that. You can do a liquid fast. However, for the purpose of detoxing from sugar, you'd have to make sure there's no sugar in your liquids. You could have coffee as long as there's no sugar. You couldn't do a fruit fast. There's sugar even in fruit. It's fructose, fruit sugar. But you could have coffee, you could have water, you could have bone broth. So a liquid fast would probably be the next step above that. Or you can just detox from sugar by simply avoiding it from foods. However, that's difficult since it's hidden in so many of our foods under all these different names. That's going to be harder to do. And don't forget, carbs turn to sugar in the body as well. So my suggestion would be to do a water fast or a liquid fast. Word of advice on the fasts: you can get a little cranky when you're fasting. Take it from me, been there. If you're gonna do a 3-day fast, I would do it during 3 days where you don't have to work. Maybe you can get a babysitter for 3 days. I know that's a stretch, but make it as easy on yourself as possible because you will be tired, you will be cranky. And then once you eliminate your sugar cravings, then your body can turn to glycogen stores, which is going to be all the sugar your body has stored up after all the years of binging on sugar. I know that's depressing, sorry, but that's the way it is. That's the truth. There's no magic pill. There's no shortcut to this. You have to first eliminate sugar. After that, we can start burning glycogen stores. I'll talk more about that in another video. Check out my Instagram. There are people who are losing weight. One of my very first clients has lost 40 pounds in less than 6 months simply by changing her diet. It's amazing what can happen when we have the knowledge to turn things around. That's why I say, if you're new to getting healthy and fit, the first thing you need to do is cut sugar.